friends. All right, we're gonna make a cheesecake. It's gonna be simple. Well, it's not really simple. It's gonna take some time, but I'm gonna try to make it as simple as possible. We're gonna make our crust first. 3 cups of just crushed up graham crackers, graham cracker crumbs. If you want to buy them at the store, you can. Make your own, you can. 2 tablespoons of melted butter. That's it. That's our crust. Don't need anything else. So we're gonna mix that up. And what I've got here is I fixed my pan with a piece of parchment paper just because it makes it so much easier when you're getting your cheesecake out and you want to cut it. I can just lift that out with that parchment paper. So, I've got that now. Okay, y'all, I had to do some vigorous stirring and I didn't want y'all to have to watch that or listen to it. So here's what it's looking like. Now, you might think that looks really dry. It's not. You don't want it too wet because we're gonna top it with all that wet, all that liquid ingredients, the filling. And you don't want a soggy crust. So we do want it a little bit dry. Now, look at all that. Looks like a lot, doesn't it? It is a lot. What we're gonna do, because we want a thick crust and we want it to go up the sides of the cheesecake, so we're just gonna turn our pan here and press and get that going up the side of your pan. So you kind of making a well for your kiln. And listen, you don't have to spend a ton of time on that. That's done. Now we're gonna pop this in the oven, 350, for about 5-6 minutes. All right, y'all, so that crust is out of the oven. That's what it looks like, just nice golden brown. Hot, hot, hot. We're gonna set that aside and let it cool while we work on the filling. What I've got in here is 3 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese, and I just whipped it for like a minute until it's kind of fluffy. I didn't want you to have to listen to that mixer. Now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add 1 1/3 cups of sugar to that, and we're just gonna mix that in. Okay, so we've whipped that sugar in. Now we're gonna add 5 eggs. Now listen, some people might tell you, add those eggs 1 at a time. Who has time for that? Not me. All right, here's what she's looking like after we added those eggs. Now we're gonna add 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. I just mixed them together in the same bowl and put them in there. And at the same time, I'm gonna add 1/4 cup of flour. And now we're just gonna mix that up. All right, now this might be an ingredient that you weren't expecting, but this is gonna make our cheesecake so creamy, y'all. A cup of sour cream. I know, y'all might be like, what? She put sour cream in that? But you know what? Trust me. I'm always telling y'all to trust me. You don't even know me, but you know what? Trust me. I promise you. It's gonna make it great. All right, y'all. We're done. Look at the filling. Look at that. That's beautiful. Our crust has cooled enough for us to add the filling. And so I'm just going to add this in. Now this is going to be a big cheesecake, you guys. It's going to be a big cheesecake. You're going to put this in a 325-degree oven for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And then we're going to turn the oven off, but we're going to leave the cheesecake in the oven for another hour. But let me show you what we're gonna do, just a little trick to make sure that our cheesecake doesn't crack. Let me show you. All right, y'all, you can see I've got some foil here and I've set my cheesecake pan on top. What I'm gonna do is just wrap that foil around the bottom of that pan, just like that. You don't need to be precise, you don't need to do anything like that. Just get that kind of wrapped up, because we're gonna put this, I've got an iron skillet here. And this iron skillet has some water in it. And we're gonna drop this cheesecake right in there like that. And this is gonna keep it in a water bath and it'll keep it from cracking. So, we'll check it in 1 hour and 15 minutes. All right, y'all, while we've got that cheesecake in the oven baking, we need to make a sauce. And I'm going with strawberry sauce. So I've got about 1 pound of strawberries that I've sliced up and dropped in there. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And 1/3 of a cup of sugar. That's all you need. We're gonna put that on the heat and get it to boiling. We're gonna boil it for about 2 minutes. Then we're gonna turn it down and let it simmer for about 25 minutes. All right, y'all, look at this beautiful strawberry sauce for our cheesecake. Look at that. That is gonna be so nice on top of our cheesecake. Look at that. I have turned the oven off, and the cheesecake has another hour to just sit in the oven with the oven off. All right, y'all, this beautiful cheesecake is out of the oven now. So it baked an hour. It stayed in a closed oven for an hour. Now it's gonna sit on the counter for an hour before it goes into the refrigerator. Because with the cheesecake, we don't want any real sudden changes in temperature. So that's what we're gonna do. And then our next step will be to show you a piece of this cup with that beautiful strawberry syrup on it, y'all. All right, y'all, so we made this cheesecake yesterday. And so it's been in the refrigerator for a day. And I'm about to take it off its paper. Look at this, y'all. Look at this, how beautiful. Okay, we're gonna slice into it and see what it looks like. Y'all ready? How about if we go straight across? Oh, look at that, y'all. I like to kind of clean my knife off. I probably shouldn't do that. No, I'm just gonna eat it. Okay, then I'm gonna cut it straight across this way. Now, you would normally want to clean your knife off and get your knife hot each time you cut this, but I'm just, to save a little bit of time, I'm just gonna do it like this, y'all. Look at this, y'all. Look at this beautiful cheesecake. Okay, so let's put it on a plate. And you remember that strawberry sauce we made? Oh my goodness, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna move the cheesecake out of the way, because I want y'all to see this. Oh, look at that sauce, y'all. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at that, you guys. Okay. Oh, I knocked it over, y'all. Y'all didn't see that. Pretend like you didn't see that. Okay? I'm gonna taste it. Because I know it's good. You all are gonna love this. It's a great recipe. Okay. You guys, it's creamy. It is so good. The crust is perfect. It's got a little crunch. You're gonna make that cheesecake. It's excellent. I'm having people for dinner tonight. I'm gonna make fettuccine Alfredo, and I'm gonna show you that. Bye now.